Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in today's second video, doing the ECMWF 42-day forecast for today's second video. So we go 6 weeks ahead with the extended ECM model. We're going to be looking at mean sea level pressure, 500 millibar heights, temperature and precipitation anomalies for the next 6 weeks. So it'll take us into June. I shall get on with that for you in a second. Just say about the first video release today was our nice little 7 AM upload. So have a look at that if you have not yet done so. Just look at weather in detail the next 2 or 3 days. And we've got the weekend forecast and also a 10 to 14 day coming up for you later on this afternoon. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff on the video. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. And a big thank you to ECMWF.int for supplying even the charts. Right, let's get on with it. We're going to start off with week 1 mean sea level pressure anomaly. This will take us from the 10th through to the 17th of May, the coming week. Focusing on UK and Ireland for this one, the wider European outlook is always on a Tuesday. So looking very unsettled for week 1. Low pressure dominate weather from the Atlantic into western parts of Europe. So obviously we'll bring the jet stream in off the Atlantic Ocean, something a little bit like that. This is how the 500 millibar height anomaly looks from the North Pole down. So again, very unsettled signals with low pressure in off the Atlantic into west of Europe, along with quite a strong jet stream. Temperature anomalies in the week ahead from the 10th to the 17th of May, so sort of next week if you like, are cold on average for most parts of Western Europe, certainly cooler than average anyway. For the UK and Ireland we do see below average temperatures there. And it's also a rather wet week too. A lot of the rain looks like it's passing just to our south actually towards France and Biscay, but nevertheless I think this is a rather wetter than average week coming up, if anything. Right, so that's week 1 done. Let's have a look at week 2, taking us from the 17th through to the 24th of May. Northern blocking returns. Here we go again. High pressure appears around Iceland and Greenland. This is new. The ECM has not been showing this in past weeks for this middle week of May. So high pressure returns to the north. Low pressure goes off to the south. We're probably going to be bringing in easterly winds with that, which of course in May aren't going to be overly cold. Let's have a look at the 500 millibar height anomaly for week 2. So again, we see above average heights between Greenland and Scandinavia. We've had that a lot over the past few weeks and months. Winds in from the east once again. It is rather more typical of May than, say, February or January, for example. We see the temperature anomaly for week 2 is slightly below average there for the UK and Ireland, near normal to a little bit below, if you like. And the precipitation anomaly, so it's driving average just to our north. That's, of course, because we've got high pressure sitting just to the north of us. Overall, probably on the average to drier than average side there. So back to high pressure, or back to northern blocking in week 2. Let's have a look at week 3. Will take us from the 24th to the 31st of May, the last week of May, showing very weak signals now. Still some legacy of high pressure in the Norwegian Sea. Also high pressure around Spain and southern parts of France. Maybe that's starting to return to like more of a west-southwesterly. It might be. The 500 millibar height anomaly showing no particular signal that's of any use, really. So as early as week 3, the signals are becoming very weak here. The temperature anomaly, though, still signalled to be below average. If that's right, May is going to be a significantly below average month and will bring us to a cold of an average spring as well, as April was also cold on average. And we see from the precipitation anomaly, again, no particularly useful signal. Right, so let's have a look at week 4, taking us from the 31st of May to the 7th of June. Heights building to our south, I think, is the main theme for this week. So lots of high pressure through the Med will get things pretty hot through there, I would have thought. Otherwise, maybe sort of pushing the jet stream a little bit further north. That might be starting to bring something a little bit warmer up from the south. Let's have a look at 500 millibar height anomaly. Again, nothing really of any use doing there. The week 4 temperature anomaly still stubbornly remaining below average, even into June, even into the first week of meteorological summer. It remains below average with those temperatures and precipitation. Again, not really much of a signal that's of any use. Right, let's have a look at week 5 then. This is going to be the 7th to the 14th of June. If you're enjoying this extended forecast with ECM extended model, then please smash that like button. Everybody thank you so much everybody for doing that. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So, high pressure is moving in towards central parts of Europe. Low pressure will be up towards Greenland and Iceland. This might be starting to bring more of a westerly through, maybe a return of the westerlies. Let's have a look at week 5. 500 millibar high dominance. It's showing like a little area of low pressure around Iceland. Could be signalling a return of the westerlies there. The temperature anomaly for week 5. You've guessed it, it's average to below average overall for the UK and for Ireland. And the week 5 precipitation anomaly. Again, no signal with that one either. Right, finally, week 6 going to take us from the 14th to 21st of June. So this looks a little bit better for some drier, warmer weather. Some higher pressure appearing to the south of the UK, around France, into Germany, low country. So just generally starting to raise pressures a little bit around western parts of Europe. 500 millibar height anomaly for week 6 shows high pressure beginning to build across western parts of Europe. Could be starting to pull up a little bit more of a southwesterly type flow. This should be a warmer week. Let's have a look at temperature anomaly. So, I mean, it's still stubbornly close to average for us, but through many parts of Western Europe, it is warming up. So, that might be a warmer week now as we're coming into the middle of June. It's a long time to wait, isn't it? We've got to wait 6 weeks before we get to that. And the precipitation anomaly just hints at maybe being a little bit drier than average around the western part of Europe again as that high pressure builds up. So, I mean, we've got a very cool May coming up, if this is right. You know, no sign of a recovery in temperature at all, really, through the rest of the month, and rather mixed as well. Even, like, northern blocking is there for week 2. A return of high pressure again around Greenland and Iceland. June, again, a little bit mixed. Possibly signs of something a bit warmer occurring later on in June, but we have 6 weeks to wait for it. We have a very, very long time to wait. And of course, it's the most unreliable part of all of this. So I think we say it's probably going to be pretty cool, a mix the rest of May, and then we'll have to wait to see what happens into June. Right, that's it for the extended forecast then with the ECMWF. We'll do it all over again on Tuesday, because that'll be a wider European outlook then. We're going to be back later on weekend forecast and also your 10 to 14 days, so check that for all of the videos later for this extended forecast with the ECMWF though. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.